Here's a very obvious question that I bet most of you cannot answer. Why is he dressed like this? And I don't mean in universe, like, well, this is how they all dressed on Krypton, which I don't think is the case. I'm saying back when they developed this character in the 1930s, why did they have him wearing tights and a cape and boots? It's so common that we don't even think about it. This is just how superheroes dress. But why? Why couldn't he have been wearing armor or covered in a bunch of pouches and straps and stuff? And the funny thing is that to any little kid reading this back in the 1930s or 40s would have recognized this costume instantly. Because back then, this is how muscle-bound circus performers and pro wrestlers dressed. You know, they'd have tights to show off their muscles, and maybe some sort of a bright, flamboyant design, maybe with some kind of branding. These guys who would go out in public and perform feats of strength and brand themselves as superhuman, this is what they looked like. Now, the cape would not be practical for doing that kind of performance, but at that time, a cape signaled this is a vigilante in disguise. That came from Zorro, but he was just wearing it because he was dressed as a Spanish nobleman. But that look then got imprinted in everybody's minds as superhuman vigilantes wear capes. And then I've seen people say that this also became incredibly useful when drawing a character that can fly. Because in a panel like this, at a glance you can immediately see what direction he's going because he has this brightly colored red cape going out that way. Or in a panel like this, you can immediately see that he is falling instead of jumping. And I'm always fascinated by how iconography becomes so common that you don't even question it anymore. In the way that most people have never asked why so many cartoon characters have white gloves.